What is up, YouTube? It is Luke Superstar here, back with another amazing day in Pokemon Go. Alright, so let's test this team out. I'm telling you, it's good. I don't know if it's great. I don't know if it's amazing, but I know it isn't bad. I know it isn't bad. I don't even know if it's good, but I know it isn't bad. So, one way to find out, and let's just dive into action, make it happen. By the way, we're gonna lead Shinotech. That's what I was doing before, just because I wanted a lot of playing with it, and it did well. So we'll just lead it right away and see how it goes. And have a fun, happy Monday. I hope everyone's having a good Monday. It's the start of the week. Hopefully I can help you start it off right with some good, fun matches and some wins. That would be good. Okay, here we go. I like this Pokemon. Man, is it cool looking. Okay. Look at fast move damage. Remember I said astonish? Watch. Bam, 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 bam. Seed bomb, spam. Bam, bam, spam right here. And then we probably just shield for shield. Okay, he doesn't shield. God, look at this fast move damage. Now we just farm him down. We shield one. Maybe we go for a catch. I'm gonna keep the energy and go for a catch here. Oh, he just goes down. Okay, Hunter. Okay, fast move damage. Look at this fast move damage. We'll rip a big Moonblast. We probably should have just seed bombed, but this will definitely one-shot. But look at this fast move damage. We just got through 2 ghosts just from fast moves. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Did you see how easy that was? It's such an interesting fast move for this Pokemon to have Astonish. It just like completely ups its game. I don't know why more people aren't using this Pokemon. I think it's good. Obviously it's great against ghosts, but just generally it's good. Okay, I hope I get to show you more, and I will, alternate things, but ghosts, whew. Good luck being a ghost against me. Because obviously you're not going to hit me with super effective damage. Maybe, I guess, some ghosts have some poison. Obviously Gengar's poison as well. Uh-oh. No, you know what's funny is my challenges were win a Go League battle. That's what these were. These were both win a Go League battle. So I got those. Okay. See if we get a match. That went awesome though. Did you see what I mean? Like the Astonish is legit. It's against Psychics and Ghosts, you're gonna do super effective damage. Okay, here we go. Lantern. Okay, good. We're grass. This is a good matchup. See what he does. Okay, we just seed bomb spam. Okay, he just goes into normal. So we're actually, so we resist Dunsparce. This is probably a body slam. So he's just gonna body slam or drill run or rock slide. That's fine. He probably, I don't know, he probably doesn't shield. This Moonblast is gonna do some big damage though if he doesn't. He might, because he doesn't know what we're doing. Jeez, look at that. Look at that. I'll just shield here, save this. And then let's go into, no, we don't want to go into anything else because our Stunfisk and our Weezing are both weak to Drill Run. So we'll just stay in it and we'll just shield. But do you see that Moonblast damage? Stab move. Force a shield here, which we do. Okay, now we're gonna catch. Ooh, I went for the catch. I'm gonna keep it because we need the grass. I'll keep a grass move ready. Okay, perfect. And this is the catch. This is the body slam. No way this is the drill run. So we're sitting pretty. And we have electric for the water type anyways. So we have 2 things against the water here. But we have a grass move ready. Okay, this is a bad matchup. So we want to go into the Weezing as soon as possible for the poison against the grass and the fighting, resist fighting. Power up punch, leaf blade, wow. He got that fast. So this is a terrible matchup. So bad switch for us, but it's okay. We have 2 winning matchups into 2 Pokemon now. So we should be okay here. Problem is he's gonna save shields because we're not doing anything. We're doing okay. We're doing okay here. Getting some spam down works. We resist Leaf Blade and fighting or whatever else he has with the Weezing. So we'll just tank this. I mean, we have to. We don't have any more shields, but it shouldn't be super effective. Foul play. We'll take that all day long, baby. Okay, now he goes into this, which is fine too. I mean, even the Wheezing probably just wins this matchup anyways, but for sure the Shinotech does. So we'll just, ooh, that doesn't do that much damage. So we'll have to go with Sludge for a little bit more damage. We definitely survive a Thunderbolt or a Surf here. It'll be close though. Okay, we definitely survive. We need to get a shield out, so what we really need to do. This will be good damage, so we should be okay. I don't know, it's gonna be close actually. Ooh, oh, that's good. Okay, getting out his energy was really good. That way he at least doesn't have a charge move ready. Now we go straight into the Seed Bomb, obviously. Okay, he goes for the catch. This is okay, actually. We should still win with fast moves, because Lantern takes forever to get... Oh, wow, he has another Leaf Blade? Did not expect that. Good job. Okay, he played well. They played well. I thought we had that one in the bag. So, blind switching to Stunfisk was stupid. I don't know why I thought I had to do that. So, as a matter of fact, that being said, I think Wheezing is probably the best blind switch I have anyways. I don't know, it's kind of tough. Maybe I shouldn't have switched at all. Maybe I should have just stuck with it with the Shinotech. Now we know. Okay, good matchup, fighting. Fairy versus fighting. Okay, let's switch now with the switch priority we get here. Okay, he obviously has some sort of coverage move, right? So I'm gonna shield. I'm not gonna even risk it. I don't know what he has. Fire Punch maybe, or Ice Punch. Brutal Swing. Okay, that's resisted. So never mind. We no longer shield against that. I never played against this one. Mian Fu, or whatever her name is. Okay, Seed Bomb. Perfect. So now we know not to shield. So we can overfarm it. Okay, perfect. She goes into Rock, which we beat. So I don't know why she would do that. Rock Fairy. I don't know what Carbink's coverage is either. Carbink's tanky though, this is gonna take a while. Actually, let's go into the Wheezing here because Wheezing wins this as well. And we're not gonna save Wheezing for a bad matchup. Now that we know it's a good matchup, we'll get the switch in. I should have switched sooner, to be honest. So that way we're just ahead on the switch timers. But never in my life am I shielding against Carbink unless I'm Charizard or Talonflame. Because that's why. I mean, obviously, if I'm Charizard or Talonflame, for sure I shield. And you know what I should be doing is I should be doing this. Exactly for that reason. I should be overcharging so I have a ton of energy and I'm not just in a battle against a Blastoise who has a Hydro Cannon, which will not one-shot me, but pretty much one-shot me. Now I just go back into the Shinotech with Leaf, Grass, and win. Ooh, I thought I had energy. I'm gonna shield. Because he has Ice Beam, and it could be Ice Beam. It's probably not, but it's okay. I probably survive a Hydro Cannon, but I should beat him there now. Because we're super spammy, too. That's the cool thing about Shinotech, is like, Seed Bomb is spammy and decent damage. So, it's not one of those charm Pokemons that you're only relying on your charm. You can do just fine getting to your charge moves and getting shields out and getting damage out. I'm telling you, I don't know why this Pokemon isn't well used. It's so cool looking. It's so good. It's bulky. It's just everything. I don't know why it's not better. I guess the quadruple weakness to poison makes it a little because there's a lot of poison users. But if you have a Stunfisk, it doesn't matter. So, oh, you know there's another weakness too, is flying. But again, Stunfisk beats flying. Altaria Stunfisk doesn't beat, but Stunfisk does all fine. But Shinotech's Fairy beats Altaria. So that's why it said that's a matchup you actually win. Because you could Moonblast Altaria and take it down. So shield for shield, you probably win that match, just heads up anyways. But if not, between the Wheezing, the Altaria, and the Stunfisk all doing damage to Altaria, we'll get through an Altaria. So, 2-2? Is that right? Did it count? It screwed us out of one of those battles. That's annoying. So one of those battles we lagged out of, it... God, that's freaking annoying. It just counted us as a loss. This game is stupid, man. We obviously didn't play one of those battles. It just said air finding matchmaking or whatever, and it counted it as a loss for us. That's freaking annoying. Come on, Niantic, fix your game. Mudfoot, here we go. I'm telling you, this Pokemon, ooh, fire. Okay, this is a bad matchup, so we run from this. Let's go into the Stunfisk. We risk getting counter switched, but it's okay. Especially when we win first charge like this. So he may have Earth as ground as well. So we're gonna shield here. He may have Shadow Bone and Mud Bone, I think is what it's called. Bone Club. So that's ground. So we definitely shield that. Okay, Medicham is okay. Medicham has ice, but not the strongest ice move in the game. So we'll tank it with Medicham because we have two Pokemon that destroy Medicham. No problemo. And actually the Weezing should be fine against the Marowak with shields. He's just overcharging here. That's fine. So I bet you this is an Ice Punch. Okay, perfect. A Dynamic Punch would have taken me out. So even though he's overcharging there, it was probably better for him to just use Dynamic Punch because it's stronger. I don't even really like Ice Punch, to be honest. I have a Medicham, and I rarely use Ice Punch. So we win this for sure. We resist everything. Ice Punch is neutral and it's not very strong. Oh, he has Psychic? What an idiot. I'm sorry, but what an idiot. Psychic and Ice Punch is not good. That's not a good set on Medicham. Obviously it caught me off guard, so it did okay, but it is not good. And he has a Stunfisk. So what I should do is build up shield, build up to a Brutal Swing, and then do a catch with Shinotech. Okay, that's fine. Shield. Because I need the Brutal Swing for Marowak. Dude, that's fucking bullshit. Why does that... Come on, fast moves. Why does the damage... I thought the damage came through at the end of the turns. Like, he came in and instantly deleted me. And my thing to switch was gone. It was disappeared. It's alright. That's that fast move right there. That Astonish... No way, bro. I survive because I resist both Mud Bomb and Electric. So maybe I try and overfarm a little bit just in case. Oh, this is the last Pokemon. We win. This probably doesn't one-shot, but I think we get to 2 here. Because we're pretty spammy. There we go! I still call BS on that switch weirdness, but we definitely win this. There you go. I'm telling you, the reason we won that is because the Astonish fast move just farmed down the Marowak so hard. They just don't know what to do. They probably don't even know before it's too late. They see Grass Fairy, they jump in with their Ghost Fire, and they're like, oh, easy win. Wait, where'd my health bar go? And then before you know it, they're on Google, what fast move does Shinotech have? And then they look it up and they're like, oh, it has Astonish? And then they complain like me, why does this fucking stupid Pokemon have Astonish? That makes no sense. That's probably what's happening. Azura's K, Leet, GG's. Bro, how do I become a community ambassador? I have no idea, but you should look into it because that would be really cool. I have one that lives kind of close to me in my area that I've kind of checked out, but I want to become one on my own too eventually. As soon as this community's built up a little bit more, maybe I will. But to answer your question, I have no idea. Good luck. When you find the answer, let me know, because I would be interested as well. Let's star piece since we're have no more freaking Stardust. Let's try and get as much as we can. And let's get a shiny. Can we get a shiny? No, but a new Weezing. Hopefully this is better. Okay, so I didn't show you this, but let me tell you this. The stats that I have on the Weezing that I'm using are abysmal. They're bad for PvP. Bad. Not even acceptable. But it's the only one I have that's usable. Almost a hundo. So it's probably not very good either. It might be a little bit better than what I currently have, just because mine has high attack and low defense. At least this one has max defense. Let's see. That's kind of funny. Almost a hundo. Okay, so this is the one we're using. See, max attack, not max defense or HP. So that's bad. So this other one should be better than what we have. So this one is 94%. So it's in the bottom 36% of possible stat products. This one is 96. Significantly better. And it's only 17,000. So we'll upgrade to this. We can't right now because we need 50,000 more too. So once we get, what did I say it was? 17 plus 50. So as soon as we get 67,000, this is for sure what we're investing in. Oops, don't transfer it, then we can't. So I have that one, and then this one, which is even worse. This one is 92%. And then this one is 93%. So you want at least 95% to be usable. So that one is a big upgrade. So we'll definitely upgrade that one when we can. But for now, this is what we have, so this is what we're using. You have to submit an application to get free stuff to give out to people and codes for rewards. The application is on Pokemon Go store website. I just looked it up. Cool. That's good to know. Thank you for sharing that with us. Maybe I'll look into that. The only thing that stinks about it is it's pretty much limited to local stuff. Like, I can't host a community event that you guys can attend online if you're not local. So, but that's good to know. That's definitely on my things to do eventually once a better community is built. And I need to get better about my local community. I like my online community. You guys are fantastic, but I should get better with my local community. Anyways, Shinotech versus Talonflame. We hard lose this one because it's fire. So let's switch to Stunfisk, which is a hard win, and hope we don't have a bad counter. Okay, this is fine. Florges is okay. Florges does use grass, so we're not going to shield. She has Trailblaze, so maybe like the third one will shield, but we have to try and get through it as much as we can. Okay, Chilling Water. That's okay too. So this one we just buy as much time as we can. So that's why I was saying maybe Weezing is a better blind switch, but now we know who she has. So maybe I do tank one. I mean shield one. Because I want the Stunfisk alive against the Talonflame. Because Weezing doesn't really beat the Talonflame either. It should be okay against it, but it doesn't really like beat it hard. I'm kind of winning this, even though I'm using shields. So if I can get through this Florges, great. Let's just go to the Weezing now. Because a big Brutal Swing will hurt the Talonflame. So watch this. So we're gonna get shields here. And even if it defeats the Weezing, we should be okay. I'm guessing he probably has like a freaking, I'm guessing he has like a grass in the back. So I don't know, we'll see. Or a water maybe. Brave Bird, he just goes straight into Brave Bird. That's actually fine for us because he lowers his attack. I mean, he lowers his defense. So we pretty much fast move farm him down here. He'll probably go for another Brave Bird. I guarantee you he goes for another Brave Bird. So we're gonna shield and fast move farm him down. Maybe he goes for a Flame Charge now because I have no health. Does he have two though? Furret. Okay, we're in... actually, we should be okay with the Shinotech against the Furret. Especially getting some shields or damage here with the Stunfisk. I'm going to save that last... Actually, a Moonblast would get rid of the Furret. Does he shield? If I go straight into the Moonblast, do you think they shield? Probably, because everything else he has is low health. So I'm gonna over farm here to make it look like a big move, and then just Seed Bomb. If I even get there. Furret is tough. This team's actually pretty good. We didn't position well. Going straight into the Stunfisk might not have been the play. Okay. The problem too against Furret is our fast move damage does nothing because it's normal and our fast move damage is ghost. Okay, we have hope. We have hope. We got rid of the Furret with lots of energy. Talonflame should be almost dead and Florges should be almost dead, but it's gonna be close. Nah, we lose. Dang it. We just don't have it. Nope. Dang it. That was close though. If I'm gonna, so I need to make a rule for myself. If I blind switch, I need to blind switch into the Wheezing and not the Stunfisk. Because I feel like the Stunfisk is the easiest to hard counter. Wheezing's pretty flexible. Wheezing has Fairy, Dark, and Poison, which there's not a lot of hard counters for. So if if he has a Gastrodon or something, then for sure I just lose. But I don't know. So the counter's all wrong because that one threw me off. So we have 6 games. So I'm gonna say we're 3-3, even though one wasn't real. One wasn't a real loss. Says they do free shirts for community days sometimes. That's cool. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff tied to community stuff that you can't get any other way. So if you go to community meetups or if you host them and stuff, there's a lot more stuff that you can get, especially in-game. There's only some things that you can only get from the game in-game. All right, Altaria, we haven't played this yet, so let's see how it goes. So we'll probably just go straight into Moonblast, to be honest. We won't even bait. Actually, maybe we do. Maybe we do bait a Seed Bomb to see what he does. I don't think he'll shield against a Fairy. Okay, he just switches. Steelix? Okay, we got an answer for Steelix. We never shield against the Steelix. If you watched yesterday, Steelix never, ever, 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 ever shield against. He uses Psychic Fangs and Crunch. His goal is to just whittle you down with fast moves. So he uses Psychic Fangs to lower your defense and Crunch. Earthquake! 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 Okay, I still survived, but never mind. Ignore what I said. 99% of Steelixes use Psychic Fangs and Crunch. They don't use Earthquake. And we got shields out, so we should be able to beat this Altaria now. This is probably a Psychic Fangs. I'm not even gonna shield. I'm not even gonna shield. Good job, you win. Good job. Oh, I almost got that off. Okay, this for sure is a Psychic Fangs, but I still don't shield. God dang. Okay, I didn't expect an Earthquake. What can I say? Another Earthquake? Bro, what the fuck kind of energy build is this? Dude, how does he get off 2 Earthquakes and a Psychic Fangs? Is it... Dude. I'm appalled. I am absolutely appalled by this pick, dude. 2 freaking Earthquakes and a Psychic Fangs. Wow. So much for what I said about fucking Steelix not shielding. That's BS. And he survives. I don't shield. Earthquake again. Psychic Fangs. But he lowered my freaking defense now. God, that was annoying. Okay, we can Moonblast the Altaria now at least. Who else has he got? Okay, Altaria goes bye-bye. Hopefully he's got like a Wish Cast that's super weak to grass. That would be great. That would be great. But we'll see. I'm sure it's something ridiculous. It is! Even better. He just quits. Let's go! That's exactly what we wanted to see. Something quadruple weak to grass. We'll take that, Steelix. Get out of here, Earthquake. I'm so offended by that Earthquake. Jeez. I have to look. I have to look now. I have to look. What the heck does it possibly do that builds that much energy? Dude, that's not even that much. 4 or 3. I think it was Dragon Tail, right? And if it's this one, none. Most of them run, I think, Iron Tail or Thunderfang for the damage, and then all they do is Psychic Fangs and Crunch all day, trying to lower your defense. So, if he was running Dragon Tail, that's still 6 moves. So you're telling me he got off 12 plus 3 twice? So he got off 20 moves, 20 turns? No, this is 3 turns. So that's 18 times 2 plus 9 times 2. So you're telling me he got off 54 turns? That's why I never shield against him, because I don't know. I just... okay. Okay, whatever. I'm going to put this screen back up for anyone that wants to join the Discord. We're trying to get a big community for the Discord for PvP battles, raiding, showing off your shinies, all that stuff. And then there's my friend request as well. Wow, guys, Steelix. Okay, now we know. Now we know. Now we know. But we did win, so it doesn't matter. We did get the win. Thank God he had a Swampert, not a Typhlosion or something. Okay, Primeape. This is good for us. We beat the Primeape. Watch our fast move damage. Ready? Boom, boom. Oh, it's neutral. Only Annihilate is Ghost. Primeape's not Ghost. So we will 100% tank these all day long. He's so annoying. Primeape is one of the most annoying things ever. Let's just go into the Stunfisk, actually. If he wants to stay in and Rage Fist all day, we'll let him do it to the Stunfisk. Hopefully we just get a switch out of him. So Primeape tries to like get through like 4 of your Pokemon before he goes down, and he'll use shields to do it. And then that way his other Pokemon clean up. So the strategy against Primeape is to bring in your biggest tank and stop him from doing that. He's still kind of doing it, but there you go. So now he goes into this idiot, which we all know and hate. But it's okay. We neutralize the Primeape. Obviously the Dunsparce has Drill Run here, so it's tough. So actually, I just think we let the Stunfisk go down, to be honest. And then we bring in the Shinotech for free, do a big Moonblast, do big damage, and then we can close it out with the Shinotech probably, and he lagged out. Ooh. Okay, so we'll just let the Stunfisk go down. And then the Weezing should be able to take it home. And we survive with 1 health, even better. Even better! Let's go! Dunsparce is an idiot. Dunsparce, if you haven't known this channel, if this is your first time here, Dunsparce is my most hated... Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, it's okay. It works. Dunsparce is my most hated Pokemon. Everyone asks my favorite. If you want to know my least favorite, it's Dunsparce. I hate Dunsparce. With a passion. Over farm. Get a Seed Bomb off. Someone's about to take a big Moonblast unless they have a fire type. We'll see. Please no fire, please no fire, please no fire, please no fire, please no fire. Please no fire. Fighting, okay. Back into this. I'm gonna shield just because I have energy and I don't want to waste it. I'll go into this actually, because this resists Rage Fist. Wait, what am I? Poison Fairy? No, it doesn't resist, but it's fine. What an annoying Pokemon. And he has water, Blastoise. So we beat Blastoise with Shinotech if we had full energy, which we don't. But I think we win with shields, because he's going to have to take 2 sludges. Or more. 2 sludges and maybe a brutal swing. Or I can just go for a catch on the Shinotech if I have switch timing. That would actually be better. Yeah, we're good. I don't think he has 2 hydro cannons. Let's try and go for a catch if we can. I don't think we can. Okay, we can. And we'll just use the energy. I probably fast move him down there, but that way, no worried about. So now Shinotech can get in 1 fast move against the other one. Who does he have? Against Primeape. And Weezing should be able to take it home. He shouldn't have enough health. I think he just goes down immediately. 1 hit. Why are you delaying it? Yep, 2 hits. Dude, this Pokemon is good. I'm telling you, Shinotech is good. The matches we lost were more because we positioned Stunfisk incorrectly more than the Shinotech, so... And we stopped making that mistake. Not really, we just got unlucky, but... This Pokemon's good. If you're looking for a fairy grass for your team, I got a good recommendation. Not against this. So actually we switch into the Weezing here because he has Drill Run as well, but he's not tanky. So we want to spam him out. So he'll use Flame Charge and then Drill Run, I'm guessing. So, or maybe he goes straight into Drill Run. I'll just shield. Because he could just throw a Drill Run out immediately to try and get rid of me and catch me off guard. Or that, same thing. So I knew he has Drill Run and Scorching Sands as coverage. Either are super effective, so this is better. So what he should have done is just Flame Charge there. I guess we let the Weezing go down now. Nah, I don't want to lose any Pokemon to this one. So let's force out second shields. Let's get all the shields off the table here. And I think that's better for us. I think my team operates better without shields. Now we go into this here. And we could beat him. It was a charge priority tie, but that was good. We'll take a super effective Stunfisk. It won't drop us. Good damage, but like I said, it doesn't drop us. So shields are gone now. That Rapidash put in work. Rapidash is actually good too. But that's probably the only and biggest threat to my Shinotech. I don't know what Orangatungu Tangu or whatever his name is. I don't know what it does. We're gonna find out. Can I get a Brutal Swing? No, Poison's gonna kill me. Okay. Alright. Shinotech versus the world. Let's go. What does he have? Probably not Poison or Fire. Brutal Swing. We can take those all day. Alright. So we know we have one winning matchup. So let's over farm. We gotta over farm to a lot here. Trailblaze. Okay, smart, but it's not gonna help. Yes, that was a good charge priority win right there. If we didn't win that, then we probably lose the match. It's still not over, but oh man, we probably still lose. Dang. I expected that to drop him. He's beefy. What's a shame is he normal? Oh, that's why. Okay. I was I was thinking we would take him on really easy because I know he's psychic, but he's psychic normal, so that cancels out the ghost weakness. Rapidash took me to town there. Rapidash took me to town. See, I should have switched into the Stunfisk. I should have just switched into the Stunfisk because even in a bad matchup, even worst case scenario, we get a really bad matchup with Stunfisk, which is usually grass. It still holds its own, but anyway. Okay, Shadow Rate Primeape, same thing. So we're just gonna try and out spam him here. We're gonna go into Stunfisk to tank all these. So same thing. We just sit here and tank them all, make him use as many shields as possible. We built a little energy on the Shinotech. Okay, it's gonna take a few of those, so let's just get him down as much as we can. God, That's annoying that he got a charge tie there. This Pokemon's annoying. It is very annoying. Ice Punch. Wow. Wow, I only have 1 health? Wow. What an annoying Pokemon. Okay, now we have... You know what? Maybe Weezing's the right match, because see this fast move damage here? I'm just going to shield. He has Ice Punch and Rage Fist, but... Let's just farm him down, use a shield here. Now we don't have to worry about him anymore. Okay, we have energy on the Shinotech. Water. Okay, let's just go into this right away. Force him to switch. Or shield, obviously. We definitely survive an Ice Beam too. But because we're going to outpace him, I'll just shield. Okay, he just switches. Gourgeist has Incinerate. Come on, Moonblast. And our fast move damage is good against Gourgeist as well. Remember, it's Ghost and it's Ghost. Okay, and we resist basically everything it throws. So let's overfarm so we have an extra Seed Bomb. I don't know if we have an extra one completely, but... Let's go for the catch here. Because we already have energy. So we'll just take the Hydro Cannon or Ice Beam on the Weezing. I don't know. I don't know, guys. It's gonna be close. God, that does no damage. We have a lot of energy though, but I don't know if we win a charge priority tie, and I hope he doesn't have Ice Beam. If I can get a fast switch into a move, good timing, then we win easy. But our timer's too... we've done some work. Brutal Swing wins. Brutal Swing wins. Okay, we should win. I don't know. If he's got 2 Hydro Cannons, or a Hydro Cannon and an Ice Beam. Okay, we win. We win. We win. 1 more fast move wins anyways. So, we would have lost. If they would have had energy, we would have lost. So that was close. But he would have had to Ice Beam to kill me. And he didn't show that he even had it. Sometimes Blastoise runs Hydro Cannon and Skull Bash. And he didn't show. So that was close. Dino finally reached 2319 ELO. Good job, bro. We're about to see what I'm at right now. Star Piece still active. So they're changing the ELO system again starting tomorrow on March 3rd. Shiny? No, but we need a better Cradilly too. That's another one that we have that we don't have good stats on, so improving on that would be good as well. We'll see what mine is, Dina. That's awesome, man. Good for you. I challenged you last night. Did you see that challenge come through? I'm just testing a team out. This team I was testing last night, so I wanted to play you, but it's fine. This looks good. This Cradilly looks better than the one I'm currently using, so let's scan it and see. Man, we're going to be spending money on Pokemon we already have, but it's okay because we really need it. So look at this. The Cradilly that I have for PvP is actually lucky, and it's not very good. This one is an improvement, for sure. Less attack, more HP. How much? This one is 95%, barely acceptable use. Please say 97. Please. Ooh! 96. I know 1% doesn't sound like a lot, but that's the difference between like 4 or 5 HP, honestly. Watch, it'll show us right here, watch. So, if we scan this and go here to Cradilly. So, for PvP, HP is 142 on this one. This one is, well, it's already there, 140. So 2 extra HP, let's go. I know it doesn't sound like much, but that's the difference between 1 fast move sometimes, which is a game changer. So anyway, we're always trying to improve the ones we use. Our ELO is 1804. That's pretty bad. You're doing way better than us. I saw it too late. Yeah, no worries, dude. I don't expect people to join my battles if I randomly challenge you in the middle of the afternoon. I'm sure you're busy, but it's worth a shot. You know, I'll just throw it out there. Actually, yesterday, someone did accept. They're in the Discord now. Let me see. By the way, if you guys aren't in the Discord, join the Discord. It was oh, Typhlosioner. Yeah, he was here yesterday. But if you join the Discord, it makes it a lot easier for people to link up and do battles together. So, okay, so we're actually 6-4. We won that. So it's going pretty well. I would say the losses we have are avoidable. This is an amazing matchup to start. So we'll see what they switch into. We'll get a counter switch here. He'll probably go for a catch. He does, and he gets it. Good job. That was weird because it didn't really show. But we actually have... Probably Weezing just beats Venusaur pretty easily. Because we resist poison and grass. I think, right? Poison. Yeah, poison resists poison. So we're sitting pretty. Actually, it's neutral because we're also fairy. So if he has a Sludge Bomb, it'll be neutral. But still, we'll tank it all day. Sludge Bomb. Good job. Now we'll just Brutal Swing. Actually, it's the same on the second turn, but it saves us energy for the third. So if he shields here, it helps us. There we go. Bye-bye Venusaur. So that really helps our Shinotech. Okay, he's back into this, and we get a charge. Ooh, we didn't. I'm going to shield here just because we have the energy, and I'd rather get one shield off of him or do damage. If I wouldn't have got to the charge move, I would have just let him go down. But since I did, I might as well use it. Even though it's not big damage, we got the shield out. That's what we needed. Okay, now he switches. Bad switch. Very bad switch for us. So we're going to Moonblast, and we're going to die. Hopefully, okay. Hopefully it does something. I don't know. But Stunfisk destroys Charizard, so we're good. It doesn't matter. And we got the shield. Even better. So Stunfisk can tank definitely at least one Blast Burn. Ooh, I shouldn't have shielded the first one because this might be an Air Cutter. Damn it. Bad move. Yep, bad move. Now I'm going to take a boosted Blast Burn. I should have shielded the second. This is going to do huge damage. This was a bad play. I might lose because of that play. I realized too late. Okay, we tanked it pretty good. But too late now. Damn it, that was a bad play. That makes a big difference. Even though he had the Marshomp, I was still perfectly okay. If I would have tanked an Air Cutter, 0 damage, blocked a Blast Burn, 0 damage, then I could have tanked a Mud Bomb just fine. I realized it a second too late. In my mind, I was thinking he's going to go for 2 Blast Burns to try and maximize his damage. But then I quickly realized, oh, he's not going to do that if I have a shield. He's not going to waste it if I have a shield. He's obviously going to Air Cutter boost, bait the shield. It's the obvious correct play, and he did it. So I should have had the obvious counterplay, and I didn't do it because I realized just a second too late. Damn it. Dang it. Okay, so the good thing is like I said, the losses are coming less because of the team and more because of just stupid errors. So this idiot, Clodsdire, actually has Earthquake. So if he goes for big charges, then we shield. Which it looks like he's doing, so we shield. Even if he goes for the bait Sludge and we waste a shield, it's fine. Because we don't want to just go take a big Earthquake like we did against the Steelix. See, we're winning this just fine. So if it's a Sludge, good for him. Even if it's 2 Sludges, good for him. Acid Spray, that's even better, smart. So now I'm sure he rips an Earthquake. I'm sure of it. We're still gonna shield. Even if it's an Acid Spray, we'll still shield. We're trading basically, okay, like I said, that was the right play. So we're trading health for shields anyways, which in my book is fair because we got rid of a poison Pokemon that the Shinotech now can come in and beat. I don't think he gets to another Earthquake. And if he does now, we'll obviously tank it. Actually, now we'll switch. Now we'll switch into the Shinotech. Now I hope it's an Earthquake. Now I hope it's an Earthquake, which I'm sure it is. Why would he Acid Spray again just to take another Mud Bomb? Ha ha! So we played that optimal, as perfect as we could. And then now he goes into to water and just loses. We'll tank a Azumarill Ice Beam any day of the week. And Weezing just hard beats Azumarill anyways. So even if it gets through us, Weezing beats it hard with Sludge. And I'm guessing he doesn't have another ground user. Maybe he has a Psychic, but we have Brutal Swing against a Psychic. Oh, we don't survive. Okay. So we have 2 good matchups into Azumarill, actually. I'm gonna switch to the Weezing to catch this, because we resist Fairy as well, because we're poison. Perfect. So Ice Beam does nothing to us, which would have been super effective as Stun Fix. So I don't see what he has to beat us now. No way he's running double ground, right? Oh, he still has this though. Okay. I thought we got rid of the Clodsire. That's okay. We do now. But that's funny. If he would have got to another Earthquake, I would have had a fit. Absolute fit. Okay, we beat this. We got Brutal Swing. The bad news is if he does take out our Weezing, our oh no, we have Stunfisk. Okay, I thought we still had Shinotech. Get there, let's go! Weezing's a beast, bro. Brutal Swing spam is unbelievable. It's not a stab, but boy does it work. Yeah. I'm telling you, this team is good. These Pokemon are good. I keep hitting the mic and I can't hear anything, but I know it goes dunk. Watch. Anyway, sorry, I keep hitting it. So like my setup's kind of weird. Like I have my keyboard right here in front of everything. One of these days I'll show you guys. At the end of the stream, I'll show you my setup. Actually, I'll show you real fast because it's kind of cool. Here. So here's my setup here, but see how I have the screen? I have to reach over the screen and the mic to get to the keyboard. And then I got my triple screens with the stream set up and my Pokemon poster art thing I made. Anyway, there you go. A little behind the scenes action for you guys. All right. Okay, we won. Good job. But sorry, my point is I keep bumping crap because it's functional, okay? It's functional. It works. It works for the stream. Everything looked good. Okay. 7 and 5. Technically 7 and 4. That's why the asterisk is there. One of the matches it gave us a loss when it failed to connect to a match. So we're actually 7 and 4. And we should be probably 9 and 3, to be honest, or 9 and 2. We had a few matches that we lost that were winnable. So going well. Going well. Oh, I should have showed you my PC too. I'll show you that next. I kind of just glimpsed over my PC. My PC, I'm not a bragger. Okay, I'm not trying to flex. I'm not rich by any means. I'm actually poor. I'm poor. I'm a poor human being. Anyway, 2 years ago, I'm a photographer and a videographer and stuff in real life. And so I needed a really good PC anyways for work. So a few years ago, 2 years ago, I was like, I'm gonna invest into the best PC ever. So this PC was 6-7 grand, but it's it's hard to see with the reflection. What's the brand? I forget the brand. I can't remember the brand off the top of my head. But anyway, it's hard to see because of the glare, because of the glass. But it's got a 4090 in it. NVIDIA 4090. It's got 156 gigs of RAM. Gigs, not megabytes. A lot of like high-end PCs have 32, maybe 64. I have 156 or 126. 64 times 2. 126 gigs of RAM, and then everything else you can imagine. Fastest i9 processor, 3062 core, whatever. Anyways, I'm not saying that to flex. I'm saying It's pretty sick. I do a lot. I used to do a lot of PC gaming. Before this channel was Pokemon, it was actually Minecraft. So I used to play a lot of Minecraft, and God, if you're capturing that in game and stuff, like this isn't running the game. The game runs on the phone. So anyways, it's a cool PC. I thought I'd share. All right, Azumarill, we've already seen, we beat. So all 3 of our Pokemon actually beat Azumarill. So it doesn't really matter who we beat it with. So actually, I'm going to switch because I would rather not beat it with the Shinotech, which takes super effective damage. I'd rather do this, catch an Ice Beam. Weezing doesn't have a lot of bad matchups except for maybe a really hard ground one. But if that's the case, we'll get through it. Okay, Poison. This is fine. This is fine. So obviously his what is he? Yeah, he's throwing ground. His fast move is ground. But there you go. We'll get through it just fine. And then our Stunfisk just hard beats this. So let's just go down with the Weezing, bring the Stunfisk back in. We know 2 of his 3 Pokemon, and we're sitting pretty. And we survived that anyways. Stunfisk just hard wins this. He has absolutely nothing against the Stunfisk. Maybe he has like Earthquake. I should probably look it up. Someone tell me real fast. Does he have Earthquake? We're gonna find out, I guess. I think he does. Ice Beam. Okay, that's fine. Why does everyone have Ice Beam? Like, this guy's running triple ice. Remember we said, or double ice. Remember we said at the beginning of the stream, ice is our biggest nemesis? Well, so ice is a good coverage. If you're poison, you're really weak to ground. So you definitely want ice coverage. So I get it. Okay, he just goes for it. That's not good. Okay, Scrafty. So we beat, now we beat both. Shinotech beats Scrafty and Azumarill hard. And our Stunfisk is still alive. So let's just go into it here. Perfect. Hopefully, what is it? What could he have? If it's ice, that sucks, but power up, 0 damage. Even if he powers up, he's got nothing to power up to now. So we'll just Seed Bomb spam. And it'll be good enough. We don't even need to Moonblast, plus he's got shields. So what is his coverage move? Okay, we just beat the Azumarill too. We'll shield an Ice Beam here, if we even need to, which we don't even need to. Yeah, that's what I like about this team, is it destroys the water types. Water types don't stand a chance against this team. Even water ground. So now we just shield. We just shield now. All his Pokemon are gone now. Does he still have the poisons? Yeah, this is it. So now one Moonblast wins. Okay, we shield. Even if he has 2 moves, we probably win. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna switch. Just in case. Oh no, we gave him free farm. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. This is quadruple effective, by the way. Fighting Dark. That was scary. I was worried that maybe he had 2 charge moves back to back there, so I was going for a catch. And I did the worst possible thing, because not only did he not, but he got 2 free hits on the Stunfisk, which got him closer. So maybe he was worried about the power-up punch not winning. So he went for whatever his other coverage move was. What does Scrafty even have? I'm just gonna look real fast. So that way I know in the future. Oh, foul play. Yeah, we win that hard. He can have Acid Spray, Thunder Punch. So we resist 1, 2, 3. 3 of the 5 moves he has. The other one is neutral. Oh no, we resist 4. Because Thunder we resist with Grass. And they never run Acid Spray, so we resisted everything. So he didn't have a chance there. Sorry, I keep bumping the mic. I know I do that. We're kicking Major decently. 8 and 5. You know what? Let's do it this way. 8 and 4 with the asterisks. So the asterisk means we tried to start a match and it kicked us out, but it counted as a loss. So that's true. I had it the other way to remember the count, but I don't even care. We'll keep track of the count in the app. But we're 8 and 4 with this team. Shinotech, man. Shinotek. Oh, this is a bad matchup. This is a bad matchup. Let's run from this. Hopefully we don't get countered, which we do immediately into the superior. So this is just one of those teams that you have the bat, and then my touchscreen stops working. That always happens the moment I start to rage. Okay, that's fine. So in this case, I think the optimal play is to just go down. Just sacrifice a Pokemon, get yourself back into the driver's seat of the winning matchup, and that does no damage, so even better. So not even wasting a shield. So I was prepared to just let him go down to a Frenzy Plant, so I'm guessing he doesn't have Frenzy Plant, so that's fine. We'll get as much damage as we can, and then we'll go down, which is even better. I thought we were just going down for free, which now we probably are. But so now we'll do this. Now we switch in for free to this, and when the Drapion comes in, we switch into the Wheezing, which isn't a hard win. Why does he have that? So stupid. These Pokemon with these super weird coverage moves are tough to fight against if you don't play them a lot. Okay, do we bait a shield? No shield, that's fine. Okay, I'm guessing it goes on the Drapion now. Okay, we just have no damage, but it is, we resist is the good thing, but it's Shadow, so it'll take some damage. Okay, we resist. So maybe I should just Brutal Swing, just to get as many charge moves off as I can. Let's see how much damage this does. Hits Shadow, so it's taking damage, but I guess this time we'll Sludge. So once we get rid of him, though, we're sitting pretty on the Shinotech. Unless he's got Fire, we should be pretty good. Okay. Seed Bomb should be enough, to be honest, even because he's Shadow, even though it's resisted. The problem is his fast move damage. That's what I don't want to take. God, and I have to. Damn it! What a good counter. I died with 2 shields there, guys. That was terrible. Damn it. That was stupid. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? I should have shielded something along the way. What was I thinking? Oh well, whatever. That was terrible. 2 shields? Why didn't I shield anything? What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know. Whatever. I wanted to save him for the Shinotech matchup, but I never ended up needing him. Okay, he runs from this. Okay, he doesn't. He's gonna build up a Hydro Cannon here and then run away. No, he's gonna rip it. Okay, fine. We resist dark and water, so hit it. Hit us with it. We'll just farm you down. No damage, sir. Perfect. And you gave us free farm. I bet you he tanks this. This is gonna be big damage. And we have a hard counter. So, nope. Okay, that's fine. So I know Raichu has Surf, and it also has Brick Break, but they're not oppressing enough, so we won't shield. Trailblaze, that's okay. So we're up on shield, so we still win. So let's not make the same mistake and not shield anything. Raichu's a weird one. Okay, just tanks it. So we're gonna shield and then fast move him, farm him down. Even though he resists, we should be able to farm him all the way down. Okay, he just goes straight in the Greninja, which is a terrible idea. With shields, we win against the Greninja, so I don't know what this person's thinking. See? And we get the farm. We'll just take the free farm. Keep the Stunfisk alive, why not? Okay. So, come on. I don't like when my touchscreen freaks out. So our Shinotech Moonblast wins if we can get it off. We resist everything here, so I think we survive and get another discharge off, to be honest. Yep. Oh, good catch. That's all right. The rate is a catch, but the rate shoe still goes down, so it doesn't really matter because actually I should have undercharged that. So let's see if we can get to a Moonblast here. We should survive an aerial ace, maybe? Nah, we lose. Dang it. So that wasn't the right play, but it's... So now we just resist, so we should be able to sludge bomb him down. God, he's tanky, and I was hoping I'd get to Moonblast a little faster. So the only thing that stinks about the Shinotech is its fairy coverage. So Moonblast is its fairy move. The only other one it has is Draining Kiss, which is the most garbage move in the entire game. It's like 55 energy for like 45 damage. Let me see what it is. Oh no, he doesn't even have that. Never mind. The only fairy move he has is Moonblast. So the other option is Sludge Bomb. So it doesn't matter. So we're stuck with Moonblast. So we don't have a spammy fairy move. If Shinotech had, what's that one called? I have the worst memory ever. The one that Wigglytuff uses sometimes. Disarming Voice. If it had Disarming Voice, this Pokemon would be unstoppable because it's way spammier than Moonblast. Obviously, Moonblast is a big, huge chunk of damage. I'm gonna buy more star pieces because I'm out. And it's good. It's a good move. It's a great move. The amount of damage that you do for the cost is great. I'm just saying if you had something a little more spammier in the fairy department, you would be probably a lot better off. Yulchin Yulai. Thank you for the friend request. No, someone knocked down my belly bolt. All right, so 9 and 5. We got 5 more left. We'll do 20 today. Rookity. Okay, 5 more matches. It's gone really well. I'm happy with the results. I think that there's been a few plays that I could have done better. VGJJJ78, hello and welcome. Jenny, what's up? We're winning. Yes. Can you believe it, Jenny? This is the team I wanted to test last night that I was asking you. It's doing well. Shinotech, who would have ever thought? It's a good Pokemon. So yeah, we're winning. We're winning. And the times we've lost haven't been due to the matchup. This is a hard winning matchup, so I expect him to run. Okay, he's not. Does he go for a catch? We'll tank a body slam. Okay. There's one shield down. No way. See what I mean, dude? I've said this before. That catch timer is some BS. That's fine because we have a hard answer for the Wigglytuff. So this is exactly why I have the Wheezing on the team. Because I really don't have another answer into Fairy. And I needed one. And Wheezing doesn't just beat Fairy, like Venusaur or someone else, Drapion even. He beats a lot of things. Its typing is so good. As a matter of fact, the only thing he really loses to hard is ground. You know, he holds his own against Psychic with Brutal Swing. So, and matter of fact, he beats a lot of Psychics with Brutal Swing. Does he get another catch? He does. I expected that, but I'm going to let it rip anyways, because there's no point of holding it back, because I just go into another winning matchup here. Watch how much damage Moonblast does. See, I was saying it would be cool if it had a spammy move, but we're just going to keep this healthy. Well, we won't shield the second one, because we resist Drill Run, and Rock Slide is neutral and not a stab move. This Moonblast might KO it from here. It might KO it from here. If not, it's going to be like 5 health or less. 10 health or less. Big damage incoming. Boom, boom. Okay, 15 health. That was close. Okay, we just win this. We don't shield a Rock Slide. It ain't gonna do nothing. And we just farm him down here. The problem is maybe we have to use a shield to farm him down because our fast move is Ghost here. See that? So we probably end up using a shield. But the Wigglytuff has energy. So we gotta, let's switch in the Stunfisk right away. And we'll save this energy on this. Because he's gonna try and bring in the Wigglytuff and move right away. How much on a bet? I bet you he throws an instant Icy Wind. Close enough. Close enough. So I thought he had an instant Icy Wind, but close enough. So I'll probably just shield this next one. I have a shield left, right? Yeah. Oh no, I don't. Okay, we win. We have at least a Seed Bomb loaded, if not a Moonblast, and one Seed Bomb will just beat the Gastrodon. And he uses the energy, so we know he doesn't have 2 Body Slams ready to go. No, he probably does. He probably does, but we should win charge priority here. Yep, over. Game over. Game over. And we get the catch anyways. It doesn't matter. Maybe we survive. Maybe we survive. We don't. I don't think he has 2. I'm sure he doesn't have 2. GG's. I don't know if that catch mattered, to be honest. Maybe it does. I'm trying to think. Nah, it probably doesn't. Because Weezing has Fairy Wind, and it's okay damage. It's not like a purely energy building move. It's got damage too. So I think we win either way there. GG's. We got to win 5-0 on this last set to get all that Stardust back. We have 0 Stardust. Oh, nice. Jenny says, I was watching the Pokemon Go Seattle Regional and I missed it. I like to watch those not live because there's a lot of slow parts. Okay, we get the Drapion again. So this time we're gonna go into the Weezing and not the Stunfisk. And let's just spam out Brutal Swings as much as possible. We'll just do this. Shadow, it's not a Shadow. Okay, good. That's fine. It built some energy here. So Quagsire's not good, but we obviously beat it with the Shinotech. So we'll try and go do the same thing. We'll try and get a free switch. Actually, our Stunfisk is... nah, Shinotech's probably the best option here. I'm not even going to shield. If I go down, I go down. Hopefully it's an Earthquake and it's big energy. It's not, so we called the bluff. That was good. I don't know what else he has, but that helps to not shield and get off more damage. Now I think we go into the Stunfisk here. So he's got Aqua Tail, which we saw, but it's not big damage. So actually I'm gonna shield, because he may have Earthquake, and I don't want to deal with the big Earthquake. Okay, Aqua Tail. Either way, it's a fine shield because it's super effective. This is an Aqua Tail for sure. Hold on, I'll catch up with the chat. Andreas, what's up? So Andreas, we battled yesterday on Subscriber Sunday. I'll start doing more battles throughout the week if you want. You know, Subscriber Sunday is kind of what I really reserve them for, but I like battling you guys. So I definitely will battle you if you want. Okay, it brings the Drapion back in. This is another Aqua Tail. We survive it. We survive a crunch too. So I think we just saved this last shield here. I don't know what he has left. I hope it's not fire. It might just be fire. Let's just go into this. That was a good catch. That was a great catch because this is Aqua Tail for sure. We're going to take some fast move damage, which sucks. But... it is what it is. Okay, even better. Fighting, yes. So let's just Seed Bomb. Not tanky at all. We should win here. He has nothing against us. He's got a Rage Fist and get a few. And I don't think he beats us with Rage Fist. I think Seed Bomb's just enough. Maybe he goes for a close combat, but that's resisted. Ice Punch even... oh no, he has Ice Punch? Shit. Dude, come on. What a stupid Pokemon, bro. God, I hate this Pokemon. I think we're okay. I don't know. It's gonna be close. It's not tanky, so this will do good damage. Yes. Okay, we might win now. Does our fast move win? Yes, it does! Yes, it does! The reason we win there is because poison is resisted by ground, so fast move damage, we're gonna win that battle. Let's go! 2-0 in the last set. Can we get... Let me just make sure the counter's right. Can we do a 5-0? That would be solid. Jenny was rooting for Out of Pocket and final boss AJ. She is my friend. Oh, really? That's cool. Very, very cool. I'll root for her too then. Yeah, let me play a few more, and then if there's a few challenges, I'll play a few of you guys if you guys want to play against this team. This team is good, guys. That's 2 winning days in a row. The Malamar team was insane as well yesterday, and this team's good. Perfect. Watch this lead. No, we're gonna switch. But the good thing is our Shinotech does big damage with our fast move. So if you're just joining us, the Shinotech pick that we're showcasing today has ghost fast move damage. So even when we get against the ghost matchups, we do a lot of damage with our fast move. I don't shield because this is probably a Torch Song, maybe a Shadow Ball. Torch Song. Okay, good. So the next Shadow Ball would hurt. Ooh, this is a bad match. This one's tough. Because Weezing's poison doesn't beat it. Ooh, this is a bad matchup for us, guys. Oof, I don't know if we win this. I don't even know if we have a way to win this. I guess our Weezing can brutal swing his way through it. And we make the right call on the bait. That's even better. I was ready to go down with the grass move. Maybe he doesn't have a grass move. But I guess our Weezing gets through this now, especially. The steel resists the poison, but it kind of shit, I don't know, guys. We got through it though. We got through it. There you go. He doesn't know we have the Weezing either. So even better. That's a shame that he got through that, because now he has something for Weezing. If it's an earthquake or something stupid, dude, that's just so unfortunate. 1 health earthquake. Okay, thunder. Fine. Perfect. That was going to be our hardest matchup, so now let's see what he has. The Skelly-Reg we beat with Weezing, so let's do this. If I knew he was going to do that, but that's fine, because look at our fast move damage here. We go pound for pound with fast moves damage here, and we're up on shields, right? Yeah, we're up on shields. So the Torch Song gives him a boost, but Weezing can bring this one home anyways. God, that's a shame that I didn't get that kill. Dude, if we lose, it's because he had 2 Pokemon that both survived with less than 5 health to get a move off. Okay, does he have shields though? Come on, touchscreen! God, that pisses me off. It doesn't matter, but come on, bro. There's no fucking way, bro. Now we lose for sure. That's annoying. That touchscreen pissed me off, made me lean back in my chair, and then I missed my charge move, which would have came out. Fucking touchscreen, dude. Why does it do this to me? It never allows me to go 5-0. It just does not let me win 5-0. It has to screw me somehow and piss me off in the middle of a stream. I'm counting that as a win. I don't give a shit. That's bullshit. God, that pisses me off, guys. It's so annoying when the game does not function properly. You pay money for the game, right? I don't know, maybe it's free to download. My phone's not like ridiculously hot or anything. It shouldn't be from any like oils. That's why I keep wiping my finger. But like, it works fine, look, it works fine. Have you noticed that it works fine 99% of the time? The moment I go into a charge move, it just shuts off. Like, it has to be a game design thing. And I have it set up like to play fast, not for good graphics. Anyways, sorry. I apologize if it just bugs me. It just really, really bugs me. Okay, we've played this matchup, not a lot today, only once I think, but we definitely win. So we're just gonna seed bomb, Because I'm sure she shields. She has no idea what Shinotech uses, and so she just wants to not take a Moonblast. What an idiot. What an idiot. People are so stupid. You're coming up against a fairy and you don't shield. Now I bet you she shields the second one. How much you want to bet? Because that's what people do. I should expect it at this point. I should expect it at this point that people are going to play bad. And it... I'm starting to get upset now. I'm going to stop because I'm just getting upset. Now he'll shield for sure. And if he wouldn't have, I would have just one-shot him. Okay, he doesn't shield. Steal. Reggie steal. Okay, we actually beat the Machamp. I mean, not the Machamp, the Metacham. Because even if he has Ice, Stunfisk just outbulks him here. And I don't know why I did a Mud Bomb, because it's less damage than a Discharge, so that was stupid. If he's smart, he'll Dynamic Punch and not Ice Punch. Okay. Even though that's super effective, I'm pretty sure Ice Punch, or Dynamic Neutral should do more damage than Ice Punch super effective. The only reason you want to Ice Punch is if you're playing against a flying type, and that flying resists Dynamic Punch. Ice Punch super effective is stronger than Dynamic Punch resisted, but I don't think it is neutral. Okay, I don't think... Shit, we need the Stunfisk. Why did I just let the Stunfisk go down? We have nothing to beat the Registeel now. I'm an idiot. I'm still mad from my touchscreen that I'm not paying attention. So we just lose to the Registeel now. I apologize. I don't like getting mad on stream, but God, when it doesn't work, it's like my pet peeve. It's like my absolute pet peeve when... If I lose because I play bad, sure. But if I lose because the fucking game doesn't work, it's so frustrating. Okay, obviously we lose that. So stupid. God, that bugs me. Anyways. Let's take a second to get over it. Because it takes me 10 fucking minutes to get over it. Oy, this game. I need a new cup. This cup's seen better days. Mud Bomb does more to Metacham? How do you figure that? They're both neutral and Discharge is stronger. Oh, what? Since when is Mud Bomb stronger? Is that a new change? When did that change? That has to be a change, right? I guess that was in the last change, actually. Let's see. I'm trying to read if it got a buff. I don't see anywhere like a history of the move. Interesting. 6 days ago. Huge nerfs, huge buffs. I thought some of those changes didn't go into effect until the 3rd, which is tomorrow. Maybe it's always been that way. Higher base damage and costless energy. So, is that recent, Jenny? Or has it always been that way and I'm just an idiot? I thought I specifically remember reading in the past that Discharge was stronger, and so it was always going to be the better move, neutral. I don't know. Obviously, I'm stupid, and I do things like that. Either way, that's not the problem. The problem was the lag on my screen. Sizer. This is a horrible matchup for this, so let's get out of this. And I don't know. Stunfisk. Okay, he switches into a super effective rock. Not good. Not good for him. Good for us. He has Earthquake, so I'm sure he wants to use it. But he's just gonna quit. Yeah. Blundered. Immediate blunder, decides to resign. Okay, last match, and then I'll play you guys. Oh, that was the last match. Damn it. Shiny! I am so tired of Togedemaru's. I would really like to get a shiny in those encounters. I never get shinies in those encounters. All right. Despite my blunders in playing stupidly on some of the matches and the game lagging us out of 3 matches, 2 of which cost losses or at least prevented wins. I'm not going to say it made us lose, but it's hindered us from winning significantly. So, because you saw the Blastoise, I could even pull up the replay. When I touchscreen stopped working and I got upset, which is the wrong thing to do. I need to keep my composure anyways. But when I got upset, I thought I had already won because I knew I had 2 charges. So in my mind, I was like, Blastoise goes down here. Okay, then I saw that he shielded and I was like, okay, it doesn't matter anyways. But I was already flustered enough that I didn't spam on Seed Bomb, and instead I let him get a fast move off and I went down. So anyways, so the point is 12-7. I don't know. We'll just call it 13-7. I never keep track of the real true count. But anyway, 13-7 is good. This team is good, decent, pretty good. I would say good, had a winning record. And Shinotech's a good Pokemon. It's, you know, it's kind of limited in what it can do, but the Astonish fast move really gives it some good matchups. I think that's kind of what really helps it. You could even go so far as not running Moonblast and run Sludge as coverage. I'm trying to think how that would help you. Poison's really only good into what? Grass and Fairy. So I guess it would help you in Fairy mirror matches. Like, but you already beat Azumarill. And Wigglytuff, Fairy doesn't resist Fairy, so I guess you don't even really need it. So Sludge is kind of an awkward coverage move. So anyways, it's a cool design. We've proven that it works, so mission accomplished. So, no, I believe you, Jenny. I just looked it up, and you're right. Mud Bomb is stronger, but I thought it's either a newly changed damage. I know it's getting a change. Watch, we'll just look. I know it's getting changes. We looked at all the changes. Is it here? No, it's right here. But I'm saying, I read this months ago on Wishcast or something. And I thought I remember reading that Mud Bomb was weaker than Discharge. So, look, first of all, these effects, I thought, so these start March 3rd at 1 p.m. So this hasn't started yet. Okay, so this is irrelevant. But this is what I was thinking you were referring to. But I did read it and you are correct. Oh, it's Mud Shot. Wait, is Mud Bomb here too? So Mud Bomb. Oh, okay, so it's going up even more. Even better. Unless Discharge is on here too. Okay, so this is what I thought you were referring to, Jenny. Which I thought didn't come into effect till tomorrow. But it's still stronger. You're just right, as usual. You're always right. I've never had to question you. You're always correct. But yes, it's already stronger and it's going to be even stronger. So now, anytime with Stunfisk I have a neutral matchup, it's always going to be a Mud Bomb toss. Unless I'm expecting a catch. So that'll be good. So I look forward to that. Here's what I really look forward to. Gliscor getting Acrobatics is going to be insane. A stab move. I have a Shadow Gliscor. Acrobatics will basically one-shot anything unless it's dual resisted or tanky and resisted. So that one's really cool. Camerupt getting Scorching Sands and Rock Tomb is really good too. Those are probably the biggest 2 that I'm excited for because I have both. So my Shadow Gliscor would be godlike with Acrobatics. But Furry Cutter is amazing, especially on a Shadow. But Aerial Ace is just weak. Like, look at the damage on Aerial Ace, 60 damage. So it's just not good. And then Acrobatics is 153. So that's the difference. 60 versus 153. Obviously, anyway, yeah, it's ridiculous. Acrobatics is by far the most OP flying move in the game. It's 55 energy, I think, for 153 damage. It's an absolute nuke. 2.93 DPE. And then the other one is Camerupt. So Camerupt is super limited in its move pool. So all I'm running is Earth Power and Incinerate. So to have a more spammier mud move, earth move, ground move, Scorching Sands, which is significantly cheaper, I think. Let me see. Then Earth Power would be great. So currently, Camerupt only has Earthquake and Earth Power. So Earth Power is 55 for 108, which is good, but Camerupt's really slow. So you need something baity. And he has no fire, really, only Overheat. So actually running Incinerate for your fire damage with Earth Power, with Scorching Sands and Rock Tomb, then you become more spammier. So I think that's going to really make Camerupt a viable Pokemon to use in the future. Tomorrow. Maybe we'll use it tomorrow. Maybe we'll use it tomorrow. Okay, go ahead, Andreas. I'll play you right now. But yes, Jenny is correct. Discharge is 50 damage and Mud Bomb 60. That's interesting. I always thought Discharge was... Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Stunfisk. 66 and 72. And they're the exact same energy cost. So... Jenny's right. I don't know why I thought that. Interesting. Okay, Andreas wants to play, so I'll do a battle against Andreas if he wants. And then Jenny, if you want to play, I'll play you too. So I had it backwards, Jenny. I agree with you now that I see it. I thought it was the other way, and I've been doing that for weeks. I thought Discharge was stronger, and anytime it was neutral, I would go Discharge, which is so stupid. Because, yeah, that's 6 damage. It's not significant, but 3 times, that's 18 damage. That's a lot. It adds up. Go ahead, Andres. Yeah, we got some cool picks for tomorrow. Maybe we do bust out the shiny Camerupt. I played it on stream actually on Sunday, and it did really well. Okay, I'm gonna hide my screen so you don't see who I pick, because I'm just gonna mix it up. We've played this team now. Okay, do your worst, and I'm gonna go bonkers here. Okay, I have an idea. A bad idea, I'm sure. But, oh well. Okay. Alright, I got my team. It's horrible. It's absolutely atrocious, but it'll be fun. Dino! Got a new GL team as well, so he's going Shadow Gliscor right away. Well, we got a good matchup, unfortunately for him. The Furry Cutter does work, though, I will say that. Okay, good catch. Great catch. Okay, we got an answer for that. Watch this, guys. You ready to see some big damage? Maybe he just shields. Maybe he just shields. Either way, it's gonna... He's gonna need shields for the Greninja if he doesn't shield this. Boom! Did you expect that, Lapras? Uh-oh, now what's he gonna do? Dude, Rabombi's legit. She's just not tanky is her only thing. He probably has to shield this too. Okay, we obviously shield the Aquatail. We're quadruple weak to water, but I think it takes more than one Aquatail to get us, to be honest. The sad thing about Camerupt is it incinerates so slow that like they can hit you 3 times before you even get hit once. Wow, one Aquatail is enough. Okay. Maybe Ember is the play on Incinerate instead of... so it just Camera Up's just not that good right now. That's the problem. Camera Up just isn't playable right now. Because we resist both of Drapion's moves, luckily, but we're so glassy it doesn't even matter. See? The problem right now is Camera Up just doesn't have... Let's try Ember. I'll run it back, and I'll try Ember and see if that makes a difference. But Camera Up just doesn't have anything baity at all. So what are his other moves? Let me see. We'll run it back, but hold on. Is there any other viable move? Those are the cheapest moves he has completely. So let's do this. I do want to try out Ember on it, so let me do that. I actually have one with better stats too, but I like using the shiny. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Okay, I'll try Ember. Let's see if that makes a difference. Send me another one. Yeah. You're right, Jenny. What do you mean you got a GL team that's 50-50? Like wins 50% of the time, loses 50% of the time? Do you know? Yeah, this team we had today was winning. We went 13-7. Probably should have went 13-4, to be honest. There was 3 matches that I totally threw, and 3 or 4 that, you know, lag affected. Are we rematching, Andreas? By the way, I have like a ridiculously good Gastrodon, which I never use. So maybe I'll start using that. Actually, I don't know if Andreas is rematching. I thought we were gonna rematch. Anyone else want to play a match? I can play 5. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say I can play 5 more. I really want to try out this Camera Up on with Ember now. I don't know if it'll make a difference. And let's do this. Just to give it some help. Just to give it some help. We'll see what happens. This team's not very good, but I'm just saying. We give it some help. Play Glagar here. Okay, this is good. We resist Furry Cutter. So let's see how Ember does. Okay, that's better. That's actually better. We're not going to get hit by an earthquake, I'll tell you that. Yeah, that's fine. We'll tank a Night Slash. It'll hurt, but we'll tank it. Ember does seem to be better than Incinerate, to be honest. Like, obviously you're not doing any fire damage up front, but you are... you're at least getting to do something instead of just getting one shot before you could do anything. So I don't know. I don't know if it's the right play or not, but it'll be different as soon as it gets Rock Tomb and Scorching Sands. It'll make a big difference. Of course, he times that perfectly. Okay, the good thing is we resist Lapras, so we actually win this matchup, even though that was a catch. We resist Ice Beam and Sparkling Aria. I don't know what else he may have. I don't know if Lapras has like some weird fairy coverage move or something. But yeah, we win this for sure. We might even survive this, to be honest. Let's see. Probably not, but... So I also switched Hex. Now we just die. God, that's annoying, bro. I switched Hex to my Gengar to get him more moves. Let's see here. Okay, goes for the catch. which isn't a catch because this is super effective, so. The problem is he probably has Earthquake, and we just get one shot here. So this isn't a good team by any means. I just wanted to try out the camera up with Ember, and it did better. Like, it actually is better with Ember. The Lapras catch was the winning play right there, so good job. Keep that team. I'll play the team I played today against it. Even though I feel like it's... We'll do it anyway. Let me see. Why can I never remember, by the way? I'm so stupid. I need to fix my memory. It's bad. Stunfisk. How can I not remember that? Okay, let's try this. I mean, he has a counter to this team too, pretty much. That's right. So this is actually good for us, even though... So he's only shown... So he's shown Dark and... So he's shown Dark and Earth Ground on the Gligar, no flying. Strapion's so annoying. Probably Weezing would have been okay in this match, actually. Yeah, Weezing actually probably wins. He does have good fast move damage against Weezing, but it's neutral. Bet you he goes for a catch right now. How much you want to bet? Watch, ready? Told you. He's been doing that, and he's good at it, so that's why I had to watch out for it. Okay, that's fine. This is neutral, but it's Shadow, so it'll take good damage here. And like I said, he hasn't shown flying, so we should resist everything he throws. Wow. That's tankier than I thought it'd be. I'll just shield. This Pokemon. Okay, I'll play with you next, Dino. Another catch. Yep. Of course we don't get there, dude. God. Come on, bro. There's no way. There's no way. He was in the middle of a fast move right there. This is what bugs me about this game. Like, you have to press perfectly. You have to press absolutely perfectly. Why can't... Okay, this is what pisses me off about this game, too. I'm going to go into my rant again. Good games, by the way, Andres. You played that fine. You played good. This is what pisses me the fuck off about this game. Why does it take away my moves so I can't see them when it's in the middle of the animation? Just let me see them. Like, I'm gonna put something on my phone that I'm gonna invent a screen protector that has it, because a lot of times I just miss like a jackass. See how they go away? And so I'm like over here and I miss, one fast move comes out, then I try and charge. And it's like, why does it have to take them away? Why can't you just gray them out so that way you can see them but they're unpressable? It's little UI things like that that drive me up a wall with game design, because it's simple. I've already talked about like adding a KO thing. When you lose all your health, it says KO or something happens versus it just... But I don't like the way this game takes you in and out of the UI during charge moves. I get it, it wants to look more exciting, like when you're charging up the move, but why? It removes the shields, it removes the health, it removes everything in the UI that you can't see it, and there's no reason for it. Like, what's the reason? Go ahead and invite me, Dino. Go ahead. Oh, what's the reason for removing the UI? Like, what benefit does that add to the player? No other game does that. So anyways, that's the thing that really pisses me off about this game as well. because I never hit the thing. Let me answer. Okay, hold on. I'll just call him back. Is that Gust, Dino? That must be Gust on your Pidgeot, right? I know Pidgeot only has flying attacks because I've looked into using it myself. So it doesn't have any coverage moves, which kind of sucks. But Gust is really good. Like it's a good fast move. It's a legacy move, so you have to use it. Wow, he's tankier than I thought he'd be. Shadow Giratina? Dang, boy. I don't even know what Shadow Giratina does. He tanks that like a champ, I know that. I don't even know what you're gonna do here. Dragon something maybe? Ghost, I don't know. What? Shadow Ball? Dragon Claw? Yeah, that's good. So I have fairy damage here and dark spam. So this is actually a really good matchup for me. Can we resist Dragon? Ghost is neutral. I don't know what coverage it has, but he just tanks it. I'm not gonna shield because I have no idea what it uses, but I don't think it's steel. Ghost, okay, wow. That's actually strong. I think that's a legacy move too, right? On the Giratina, Shadow Sneak. If not, it's just a really good move. Oh, I forgot he was a Shadow too. I guess I wasn't accounting for that. Okay. Pretty even here. Shadow Gallade. You're just all in on the shadows, huh? What does Gallade do? That's good damage. Oh, I should be mud bombing, Jenny. What am I doing, Jenny? Come on, you're supposed to stop me. I'm so used to discharging. I just, in my mind, discharge is the stronger move still. Jenny, you're supposed to say don't discharge anymore. I'm gonna have to get used to that. You know what I might do? I may switch it. I may use the charged TMs to switch them so that way I put Mud Bomb on the left. Because even though that doesn't do anything, it'll make me think. My fast move is Ghost, that's why I went down so hard right there. But it'll make me think that it's different and remind me. GG's. Yeah, this team that I have is built really well to beat your team. I didn't pick it to counter you because I didn't know what you had, but this is the team I'm using today. So I can see the problems your team has for sure. So for one, you're double weak to Ghost with Gallade and Giratina, and they're both Shadow. So if you come up against a Ghost or a Dark, even though Gallade has fighting, you're just gonna eat so much damage before you could do anything. So you definitely lose those with shields is probably the biggest thing. But GG's, I like the team. I like the picks individually. I just think once you get past 2 shadows, you're really pushing into the offense and you don't have enough defense, which I like to do. I like those teams. I think they're more fun to play, but they struggle. Let's run it back. I'm gonna pick a double shadow team too. And then let's double shadow battle and see who wins. Ooh, I got a good one for you too. I got a really good one actually. I only have 5 usable shadow Pokemon, so. I'll just go triple shadow for fun. Okay, I got it. We'll see what happens. Triple shadow, here we go. This team's crazy, by the way. Okay, ready for this? Hello from the United Kingdom. That's so cool to see you from so far away. Welcome. That's awesome. Look at this pick, by the way. I'm not shielding. Snorlax is somewhat tanky for a shadow, I would say. Look at this fast move damage. Okay, she switches. Boom, big damage. Okay. So I like, the main meta for Gengar is actually Shadow Claw, but I like using Hex better. Because, like, I want to get some moves off with Gengar. I don't want to go down without even using a charge move on Gengar. Neither of them do damage to a normal type anyways. Wow, look at this fast move damage! Oh! Dang it, I really want a Gengar to survive and do something. Charge priority win, good job. It's probably a feather dance, but I got a shield. I'm all shadows here. So I went triple shadow. He's only going double shadow. We're okay though. We're in good shape as a matter of fact. Believe it or not, we're in good shape. Because we have a really good pick with Greninja. And even though he's got shield, I have a surprise up my sleeve here. This fast Gengar damage right here. This is gonna do absolutely nothing, but I might as well use it while I have it, right? Okay. I don't think my Gengar has, my Greninja has any energy though, so we resist. Dragon Claw for sure kills me here. That's the problem with Gengar, is like, Giratina is tanky, my god. Like, Gengar runs Lick as a fast move, which is Ghost. GG's. Jenny, you're up if you want to play. But Giratina, I slapped him for like 30 seconds there and it did really good. So it's just super tanky. That's a legendary dragon final boss Shadow. That one's just gonna have ridiculous stats. Let's see what it is. Giratina. Is that the origin form or the altered form? What's the flying one? Which form is that, do you know? Altered. So surprisingly it's not. It's got a huge health bar. That's probably why. 159 health, 125. So it's extremely tanky. It's just even the shadow version is extremely tanky. The health bar is what makes it so tanky. All right, Jenny. You gonna bust out that silly pyro of yours? What does Jenny use? I'm gonna counter her. Yesterday she beat me with a freaking earthquake from Walrein. I need to beat Walrein today. If she even uses it. I don't even know if she's gonna use it. Actually, I got something for you, Jenny. Here. I got something for you. Boy, do I got something for you. It's probably no good, but it's fun. Here he is. Okay. I got a team for you. Oh shoot, it wasn't working. I got a team for you, Jenny. I got a team. I'm not saying it's a good team, but it's a team. Okay, I got a team. We'll see. What is this? I have no idea what this does. No idea. What could this possibly do? Most normals, I say, have like grass coverage. I don't expect it to have steel or poison though. Or maybe fire, but I don't expect it. And my touchscreen just stopped working there. So you just got a little bit of free health. Okay, so Lucario is weak to fire too, so I hope it's not fire, but we'll see. Thunderbolt, okay. Jesus. Wow. I guess I should have shielded. I kind of considered that a catch. Even though Lucario's not tanky. Okay, interesting. I like Avalugg. I use Avalugg on my daughter's account. Okay. Umbreon versus the world now. Dewblade. I don't know why you did that, Jenny. Dewblade's Garth. Oh, I know why. I know why. Because you got a fighting move. That's why. And my light just died. I know you got a fighting move, Jenny. But all I got to do is shield it. All I got to do is shield it. And I win. No problemo. I know you got the fighting move. I know it. Okay. You're a little pacier than I am too, though. You probably got this one. The Avalugg probably has an avalanche, and it's probably pretty strong. I didn't expect the Lucario to take that much damage. I don't know what that Minoko does. I was thinking maybe a Swift or something. Dude, see? I just call absolute BS on the switch timers. I really do. Like, on my screen it was there for 10 seconds. That's why I went ahead with my move, because I saw there was no switch incoming. Wow. If Umbreon wasn't the beastiest boy of all time, that's different, but my god. That's another problem I have with this game, though, just for the record. Like, once you back up into the animation, whatever was left on your screen should be there. So the Pokemon that was there when you backed up should still be there. You shouldn't back up, start your move, and then a switch comes out. Like, it's fine. That was a great play. I'm not saying anything about Jenny's play. It was an amazing play. I just think it's a UI thing. It's a game design thing. It's just a simple thing that can frustrate a player. Because a player makes a move, and in that moment, the player's correct. They didn't switch. They didn't catch. I made the right move. And then after it comes through, it only downgrades the experience. It doesn't do anything to upgrade it. So anyways, I don't like it personally as a UI choice to do that. I think once it is what it is, whatever, if I press the move and it's standing over there and I back into my move, by the time I get back, it should not change. Look at this fast move damage. I don't know what its other move is. I'm guessing Shadow Ball. So we'll tank it. Of course. Why wouldn't it be Gyro Ball? I don't know if that's the switch though, Jenny. It's neutral because I'm fighting in steel. But anyway, Gyro Ball. Jenny, I hate you, by the way. I hope you know this. I think you're so smart for using the coverage moves that you do. And it works really, 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 really well. It's crazy. It's just hard to play against. So in that regard, that's a compliment because it's very hard to play against these coverage moves, weird Pokemon that you never expect. How am I ever in the universe gonna guess that Minoko or whatever its name is has Gyro Ball? I'm just never gonna guess that. So that's why it works. That's why honestly, that's the same way I like to play. I like to play in a way that makes it hard to guess what I'm trying to do and have surprises for you. And Jenny does that to me constantly. Like, I did not expect the Walrein to have Earthquake either yesterday or Sunday or whenever it was. I think she still has a shield. Avalug's a really cool choice. I dig the Avalug. I used one on the, I used the rock version though, was it the Hisuian version? Okay, so let's run it back now that I know you have steel, and it's fair. So the difference, there's a difference too about playing online versus live. So in live, you have open team sheets, so you can see the opponent's Pokemon and move, so there's no surprises, which I actually personally like that better because it gives you clarity, and then it truly is like the best player, best man wins. Online, you can use gimmicks and tricks. Not that Jenny is, I just don't know this matchup. But I'm saying you can, and it makes the experience more challenging because, like, the move pool on some of these Pokemon are good. So, like, yesterday, one of the matches we lost was against an Altaria that used Moonblast, which is not the common meta. So, it's good to know these things and understand them. Okay. Now that I know it, you know what she's gonna do? She's going to bait me and not use a steel move. I already know her. Nah, she won't, because the other one she has is Thunderbolt. See? How pissed is she? Because she did her move thinking it came through, and I caught it. So I'm guarantee that same thing happened to where she, in her UI, had already backed into her move. That's just how the timing is. I guess you just have to accept it, but I don't like it. Like, I think, like, on my screen I saw something, and that's not what happened. Therefore, it frustrates me. It's like, yes, no. And the experience you want to have is, no, yes. Anyways. I forgot she has Charm, by the way, so switching into Umbreon was stupid. Because my whole health bar is going away and she could just Aqua Tail. Doublade, probably. Umbreon loses to fighting, which is sad. I mean, Umbreon, Lucario, which is sad. I got fast move damage here. Let's see, do I win charge priority on the second one? Look, okay, I gotta hit it in the right spot this time. I didn't. See? God, I'm so bad at the game. I did it again. I missed. I just need a freaking... God, I'm such a bad human. I'm so bad. I hate that it goes away. It just frustrates me. There, same thing. I need something on my screen. Like, I understand. I know it's right here, but I mean, like, where exactly is it? I'm gonna put a little dot on my screen. I just have to do something. I lose too many matches pressing outside the goddamn bubble by 1 fucking millimeter, and I just lose the match. Thank you guys for coming in and ruining my mood. I'm just kidding. Huge fan of you. Really, a big fan of me. That's cool to hear, because I'm nobody. I'm a silly streamer who makes silly decisions in Pokemon. Your birthday was the day after Pokemon Go. I turned 19. Wow. That's a big milestone. Next year you'll be 20. But I think you can drink beer in the UK at 18, right? Isn't that the drinking age there? Not that I'm condoning drinking or saying you should. I'm just curious. Like, I think it's a little different in America, the idea of like turning an adult. Anyway, congratulations on your 19th birthday. Jenny says, how exciting from Twitch. So that's awesome. You know what? I'm really, really happy that you enjoy the stream and I can bring any sort of positivity to your life. That's what I do this. Sometimes I do what I do and I get a little competitive. But I appreciate that you tune in and watch. That's really cool. From the UK, that's exciting to me. Like, it's just so interesting how people can connect across the world through a game, through a YouTube, and different stuff like that. So I'm glad you're here. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. I'm sure you are on YouTube. It's free. And on Sundays, we do Sub Sundays where I battle all the subscribers. But actually, if you have a team ready, I'm doing it now anyways. If you want to beat up on me like everyone else is doing, I'd be happy to play. Was that your friend request that came through a minute ago? Or is this it? Aztec. If it is, then you're more than welcome to challenge me. But anyways, that's cool. I'm really happy you're here. Thank you for stopping by. Jenny, I still hate you. Everyone else, I hope you're having a good day. No, Jenny's cool. I like to throw random teams against streamers. I don't like to go in try-hard mode against viewers. I don't know why. I probably should. I guess now that I'm hiding my screen too, it doesn't matter. I feel like one of the reasons I don't want to is because I feel like I pick a really good team and you can see my team and just counter it. So it's kind of like a waste of energy. So I'd rather just slap something together. But I guess you guys want to try. You don't want me to just goof around and beat me for free. So from now on, no more mercy. You guys want to play me? Then you're going to play some scary teams. That being said, if you want to play, I don't know how to say your name. Anaya? Zaxo Grinds. Hello. Hello to you as well. Anina. That's how you say it. Anina. Anina Artist ATCs. Jenny, you want to run it back? Because I'm not going to have any mercy on you now. So do your worst. As in your best. Because I got something for you. Let me see here. That one's interesting. No mercy, Jenny, no mercy. I'm not doing raids right now, Zaxo. We're doing some PvP Great League challenges. You're more than welcome to challenge me in Great League if you want. I do raids a lot of times. This week we did probably over 100 raids, and we do them on stream with viewers too. There's just nothing really that I'm interested in raiding now that everything's gone from the Kalos tour. And I spent a lot of money and a lot of Stardust and a lot of stuff, so I'm kind of on recovery mode. But starting tomorrow, whenever the new raids come in, we'll definitely do some on-stream raids tomorrow. So stop by tomorrow, same time, and I'll put together a raid for all the viewers. Jenny, send me an invite. Wants to battle. Okay, no mercy, Jenny. No mercy. This time you're in for trouble. So you better pull out one of those spicy, he doesn't know what I'm gonna do picks. Okay, I got something for you now. It's still not like a try-hard meta team. It's still like a slap-together fun team. I didn't really evaluate any of my weaknesses, but we'll find out. See what you got. Okay, back in the Avalug. Interesting. I got some ice for you. You want to play ice games, Jenny? Okay. It's alright. What are you? Steel Ghost? That's a stupid typing, by the way. So is this the same team? Then she's running... I always forget the third one. Who's your third Pokemon? I want to say a dragon or something. I'm out spamming you, Jenny. You better use a shield. It's fine. It's fine. I forget who her last Pokemon is. Oh well, we're about to find out. I got through your fighter. I got through your steel with my ice. Even though you had to use shields. Now what you got? Uh-oh. What's your coverage move? Rock Slide? I got an answer for your Avalog, don't you worry. Icy Wind? Oh, we resist Icy Wind all day. We resist Icy Wind all day. Okay, I'm sure she shields. Okay, correct play, good job. Okay, so she's got Thunderbolt on here. I forgot about Thunderbolt. So this is probably just a hard Jellicent counter. That's probably why she has this Pokemon, to be honest. What's her other move? I bet you I survive this. What's her other move? I don't know if she ever showed anything other than Thunderbolt, right? God, that damage is insane. I still think I'm in a good position, even though she's got the Avalug, which I bet you she saves shields for, to be honest. Yep, smart play. Jenny, you're a pain. You're such a pain. I forgot that that stupid normal of yours has Thunderbolt. Don't use a charge move if you're brave. Ah, you're a wuss. You're a wuss. Okay, let me get away from the Jellicent. I hate you. You're such a pain in the ass. Okay, I won't pick Jellicent. Okay. Bring it on. Jenny's good. So here's something, by the way, that I was thinking about doing. I don't know if I'll stream it. Maybe we'll look into doing streams, but I'm thinking about doing an evening hour of Great League battles, because obviously you run out of matches. So I was thinking about in the Discord, which it's right here, join. I was thinking about doing like 6 to 7 p.m. Central Time, which is my time, where we do battles. So instead of guessing who wants to battle when, we do that, and that way people are just available and ready during that hour, so that way they don't have to guess. She falls for it. She fell for it. She didn't call the bait. Jenny, I knew you weren't going to. Your misses, I never shield anything, so I knew you weren't going to shield her. Doesn't mean that I win by any means, but it definitely helps. It definitely helps. We still are in a bad spot. This Doublade is an annoying typing. Let's see. Do we get a shield? I bet you we do. Shield. Okay. Now she saves shields. 100%. 100% she saves shields now. Told you. Uh-oh. Now I got a fighter with shields to your ice and your normal. Uh-oh. I don't know what your coverage move is, though. God, I forgot you have charm, you stupid girl. God, that's so annoying. She doesn't even have to charge move. And she shaved the shield. No, she doesn't have shields. She doesn't have shields. We gotta get there. We can get there. God, so annoying you are. Aquatail. Aquatail spam. Electrode's a beast. An absolute beast. There you go. Take that, Jenny. Take that. Minoko's a weird Pokemon. That's how you say it, right? Kukino? Kukanino? Whatever it is. Cincino? I don't know how you say that one. Anyway. Finally, Jenny says. Jenny says, my family says the same. Chinchino. Okay. Chinchino. Aqua Tail Spam, Charm, and Thunderbolt. I could see why that's a very good Pokemon, to be honest. I don't know anything about its bulk. Okay. You can change if you want. I'm gonna change too. Last one. Okay. I'm bringing the heat this time. Not like as in fire type, just as in something spicy. Ooh, this is spicy. I got a good one. Okay. 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 I like that pick. Ooh. I like that pick. Okay, this team's terrible, Jenny. You should get through this team pretty easy. Depending on what you pick or what you have. If you didn't change, I don't know. We'll see. But it's gonna be something interesting. Okay. That's a cool poke. Is that a shiny? That's a shiny, right? God, look at that fast move damage. What is that? Thunder Fang or something? Psychic Fangs. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, I called that bluff, didn't I? I called that bluff. And your electric's no more. So now you're stuck with no electric. I bet you anything this stupid Hypno has Rock Slide. How much you wanna bet? I bet you $1 million this Hypno has Rock Slide. Okay, interesting, interesting. Interesting. Does she know that I have a psychic move? She does not, and she takes damage and lowers her health. And we still don't shield. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Of course you have that. Why wouldn't you have that? It's right, because we have shields. So no more rock moves for old Jenny. I don't think Hypno has rock. Maybe it does. If it does, then you're just so lucky. But I have 2 shields now. I obviously shield. It probably does. Fire Punch. I know you're baiting me, but I mean, of course I have to shield. Ah, I called that one. I should win this with shields. Especially with this attack boost, it beefs up my fire tail or whatever it is. I should win. Really? You're such a pain in the ass. God. Okay, I know you have rock though. That's BS. The amount of people that have rock moves are insane. And of course you have one. The moment I finally pull out double fire and Charizard, you have rock. You haven't shown rock once ever in your life, and now all of a sudden you're a rock user. Ugh. Jenny, I hate you dearly. I'm sure you hate this song, 'cause you heard it every day growing up. Anyways. Yeah, it's really cool. The only thing that sucks about Pignite is I believe his defense is pretty bad. I looked at using him before. Yeah, his defense is garbage. So that was, you know, That was a good matchup to have that. I didn't shield because I didn't expect it. Obviously, I shield there, I just win. But that's Jenny. Jenny always has something up her sleeve. And I think you have to. Honestly, if you're playing competitively, you have to. If you play the traditional meta, everyone knows what you're going to do every turn because you're going to do the same thing on the same timing, that's when you don't win. Whenever you play like Jenny, who's a perfect example of, I don't know this Pokemon, I don't know this timing, I don't know if it's a bait, I don't know if it's super effective, I don't know if it's coverage. That's when you can really trick people and beat them. So it's good to know that. Yeah, Andres, so I'll play you one more time if you want to play one more. I was going to Shadow Ball you. With who? Hypno? I mean, I called the fire punches, but it's just too, your confusion is just too overpowering. Charizard's not very tanky. What's his name? Hypno? So I don't know what Hypno has. Okay, so it does have Thunder Punch. So I knew it had something that wasn't going to be good for flying. I forgot what it was. In my mind, I was like, it's probably Rock Slide because everyone and their grandmother has Rock Slide. But it was... I expected something. And you got lucky. Of course you have a Charm user. Or who did the Lokix go against? Who's your lead? I don't know. That was unfortunate too, because the Lokix had a good chance to do really well here. All right. Andreas wants Spice, so we're going to give him Spice, all right. That doesn't mean it's going to be good, but it's going to be Spice. Okay. Here we go. Good luck. Just kidding. This should be interesting. Okay, good matchup right away. Great matchup. This is the hard counter to the Trevenant. You're gonna stay? You're gonna stay. Okay. Interesting. He's bringing the ghosts. This is spicy. Problem is you're running into a Sucker Punch, so it's not gonna help your cause here. Look at this. Yeah, that's kind of rough to go Ghost into Lokix, double Ghost. Especially if you're triple Ghost, then you're in for a bad day. That was rough, I'm not gonna lie. What else you got? Another Ghost? Triple Ghost could be cool if you're not... Okay. Okay. 2 cannon. I respect it. Ghost normal. I respect it. X-Scissors, resisted, but it's strong. It's Trailblaze boosted. So we just do this, Sucker Punch as much as we can, call it a day. Bring in the Wigglytuff, brings it home. Obviously, we shield the Beak Blast so we don't die. And then even if he survives, the Malamar wins. With Foul Play here. So we resist Ghost. It's neutral, actually. So good damage, neutral damage. We definitely outspam. And there's no way on God's green earth that Wigglytuff doesn't just bring it home as a normal fairy with Charm. GG's. You weren't lying. That team was double Ghost, normal, Trumbeak. Trumbeak's legit. That's his name, right? Or 2 cannon. 2 cannons legit. Go ahead, I'll rematch you. You could change it up if you want. I obviously have 2 darks and a fairy, so not good into your ghosts. Whatever you want to do. Evermore, hello. Thanks for stopping by. Right now I'm battling subs. If you want to friend request me in sub, there's a Discord right here you could join. Oops. friend request is on the far side. I always point this way because on my vision it's this way, but it's that way. Up in that corner right there. Triple ghost. Oh, it hits hard. Oh yeah, man-centric or main trick. That's Jenny's main trick. Manatrick. Yeah, Pokemon's hard. There's just so many combinations of stuff. Like I'm happy we've been winning lately. The teams I put together have been pretty well thought out. They win more than they lose, which I think is kind of the goal. You know, like obviously there's no such team that beats everything, but if you can win more than you lose, that's kind of the goal. Pillow Swine. Okay, we resist ground and ice is neutral, so this should be okay for us. Because also Trailblaze is super effective too. So I'm just going to shield. Get some Trailblaze boosts, Sucker Punch for a while. That's the thing. This is why low kicks is really good. Low kicks is actually vastly underestimated. The thing that makes him kind of bad is his typing, but Sucker Punch is very strong. Coverage with Trailblaze makes it even more ridiculous because you get an attack boost. So what you end up doing is just staying in and melting health bars with fast moves. So your pressure comes from fast moves more than charge moves. So look at this. Now we're into a dark with X-Scissor. Boosted X-Scissor. So this Mightyena is going bye-bye. Yep. He doesn't shield. Interesting. Oh, we should have Trailblazed. He probably shields. He should shield, but if he sees what I'm doing, he doesn't. Okay, he does. So this was bad. Let me tell you why. Marshomp uses sludge coverage. I forgot. So I expect super effective damage here. Yep. I forgot about that. It's okay. It's actually okay here. Malamar's good. But I forgot about that when I switched to Wigglytuff. So we're doing good damage. We were so far ahead with low kicks there that it's hard to come back from, but I did forget that he had that. And, yeah, Pillow Swine just doesn't have it. That's an interesting team. Double ground. So obviously, you know, anything with grass is really bad for you in that matchup. Once you have Mana Swine to kind of combat grass, but the problem with this game, and this is what Jenny does to me, is I'm not a grass type. I just have grass as coverage, so it ends up being phenomenal. So that's exactly my point of what Jenny was doing and what works really effectively is having Pokemon that do what they do with their typing. Sucker Punch and X-Scissor are low kicks typing, but having something like 180 from its typing to cover just works phenomenally. In this case, even more so because it covers weaknesses. Actually, it doesn't. That's not true. It covers rock weakness because grass is super effective to rock, but Trailblaze doesn't help with fire and it doesn't help with flying, so it doesn't help with those. But you do get the attack boost, and that's where Sucker Punch gets beefed up. So in that case, it's good coverage. But theoretically, what you really want is coverage for your weaknesses. So, for example, if you're water type and you're weak to grass and electric, and you have ice or ground move. So a good example actually is Azumarill, is water fairy, and he has ice type coverage. So that helps if he gets it against a grass type Pokemon, which a lot of poison types are also grass types as well. So anyways, coverages are important, but even better are coverages that fight against your weaknesses. So anyways, this is going to be the last one because I'm tired. I need to go eat some lunch anyways. I haven't eaten anything today. But join the Discord. Here's what we're going to do. I'll post it in the Discord, but you guys got to join. We need more than just a few people in there. But I will start posting like from 6 to 7 open Great League battles. Invite me if you want, and then I'll focus on that for the evening. Pelipper, that's a good one. So yeah. So Pelipper's cool because it resists a lot. It resists, uh-oh. This match is fine for Wigglytuff because we're doing charm damage and Icy Wind. Pelipper is a cool type. Obviously, anytime you run into electric, you just hard lose. I'm trying to remember the coverage. Aerial Ace, right? If you run into electric, you just hard lose with Pelipper. But the flying type does help with grass, which is really cool. Oof. Okay, I'll just let the Wigglytuff go down here. So Malamar can tank Weather Balls just fine, actually. But he may have... Does Pelipper have Acrobatics? If he does, we're... Okay. I was gonna say, if Pelipper has Acrobatics, that's scary. Let's see if we get the shield. He probably shields. He doesn't. Okay, even though that was really good damage, we lower our defense, which sucks. But we do survive with fast moves here. So we did force the shield there, which was good. Pelipper resists superpower, so we won't do it again. If he happened to have another normal type, we'd rip another one, even though we were gonna go down right after. So he ends up in a good matchup at the end. The problem is we're ahead on energy. So, and we have a shield. So we should win this. He's gonna have to get to 2 flying moves to win, or a weather ball to bait and a flying move to win. Yeah, he just goes down. That's neutral, plus sucker punches, plus more energy coming was gonna be good. But anyway, that's a good team, good matches. I like the Pelipper. Don't give up on the Pelipper. It does have some really good teams, but here's another recommendation that I have, generally speaking, in my infinite wisdom of Great League. Not really, I suck. But here's something that I want, some food for thought for you guys, okay? Don't get caught up in the grasses and the waters and the fires and the rocks and the grounds. Okay, there's a lot of different types out there. Malamar being a good example, Weezing being a good example, all these, like Drapion being a good example, all of these pseudo types, fairies and psychics and ghosts, there's some really interesting dual typings. Low kicks, dark bug. So a lot of times people think right away, oh, there's a lot of water on that team, I gotta beat it with grass. But the problem with those teams is they know their weaknesses, and so they cover for them. But if you just have like a Weezing, who's a poison, that also beats it, but isn't gonna be weak to fire when it switches in, then you're better off. So keep in mind that there's more types than just fire, grass, and water. Like obviously those are the OG original types, and a lot of coverage is built around it, but experiment with some teams that have no super effective damage. Win the neutral game. Jenny does that to me all the time. She has Chinchino with normal, charm, steel, and electric. A normal type, charm, which counters her weakness to fighting, steel, which is retarded, but she does it, and it works, and electric, which is retarded, but it works. So anyways, my point is like, it's advice, and I hope you take it, and I need to take it, and I have been lately, and that's why I won. The last team yesterday was Malamar, Dragalge, and Corviknight? Yes. No grass, fire, or water in that team at all, and we crushed people. Today was Shinotech, which is fairy grass, but that's interesting typing too. Fairy grass isn't a common one. Stunfisk, which is ground electric, which is counter interesting typing. and then Wheezing, which is Poison Fairy. So anyways, double fairy. So just food for thought. I think that it's good to mix it up and not always play grasses, fires, and waters. So anyways, GG's. Yeah, Andreas says they have a million Pokemon ready for PvP. I have some really good ones too. I'm really, really excited for Gliscor with Acrobatics tomorrow. I bet you start seeing more Gliscors in the meta. I bet you come up against a lot more now that happens, especially shadow ones. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for Camerupt to see if Camerupt becomes viable. I'm hangry because my touch screen didn't work. You know what? Now the counter's correct. This would be the counter if there was no such thing as lag. This would be the counter. So we're just gonna leave it like that. I'm just gonna shut up now. You guys are tired of hearing me talk. Maybe I should beatbox instead. I can't beatbox. Anyways. All right. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah!
Darkest Lariat incoming, mega damage. It probably kills, maybe not. Boom! Hammer drop!
Loading up the map tonight. Got my team ready for the fight. Through the grass and across the sea, writing our own destiny. No time to pause, no time to rest. We're climbing higher to be the best. Every gym badge, every win. That's where the legend begins.
YouTube, it is
Luke Superstar,
back with
taking
another
the lead,
amazing
gotta catch
day
'em all.
in Pokemon
That's the
Go.
creed with every Pokemon by my side. We'll battle